So now we move on to the third heat for X30 Juniors for groups E and F. And drivers getting ready to go. Sami Megatunif is going to be on pole position. The French driver represented his country in the CIK FIA Karting Academy Trophy this year and had a very good result, unsurprisingly, when they came to the Le Mans circuit. So Sami Megatunif was second in the final when they came here for their second round behind Hans Iame, I believe it was. Might be wrong, but Esteban Masson is going to be alongside Megatunif. Esteban was quickest in warm-up this morning. Alessandro Salonetti is going to be on the inside of row 2, the BKC racing driver, continuing what is brilliant form of BKC racing at this event over the last 3 years. So Wester Aleskievich is going to be to the outside of row 2. Konstantin Reich and Evan Spenley are on row 3. Then it's Daniel Drager and Harry Thompson, definitely one to watch. Vice European Junior Champion of the CIK Championship and quickest in his warm-up group this morning. Cesar Christiansen and Jan Kalmert are row 5. Evan Millet and Evan Becara row 6. And it's Mattia Michelotto and Alejandro Jaramillo row 7. Vlad Lonko and Jedek Spinkiewicz are row 8. Alessia Fagione and Enzo Giroud are row 9. Then it's Alexander Hartwig, Hugo Belder, Romuth on row 10. Enzo Juli was a first Enzo all the way down in 21st place. So French driver should definitely move forward from there. Loris Delbart is to the outside of row 11. Then it's Roman Tunon Garcia, Daniel Nagoles Lopez, Senna Eckers, Sebastian Ogard, row 13. Tom Uza and Oliver Goth are row 14. It's Ionis Lancis and Victor Soulan on row 15. Miro Mela and Nathan Liu row 16. Sergio Rodriguez is on row 17. Well, drivers on their second and final formation lap as they get ready to go for what will be their first race of the weekend. The third heat overall. First heat, of course, neutralised halfway through with an incident being attended to. That second one, we had about 3 lead changes on the first lap alone, and what followed was something similar, with Reggie Dewey taking the race victory. Who's going to take the race victory in this one? Megatunif and Esteban Masson on the front row as they make their way round the last corner. Megatunif, the number 7, Masson, the 48. 2 French drivers on the front row. Up to the start-finish line we come. Let's hope it's a nice and clean start. Oh no, and a spin. Well, can we full start that? I don't know. Harry Thompson has spun round. Evan Spenley, I believe, has gone round as well. Looks like the race has started though. Oh no, it's a full start. Well, now we've got the number 56 has come to a complete stop, and that is Sylvester Aleskievich, who was due to start on the second row. I don't know if that's something we can get a replay of, but it was Spenley, Harry Thompson, Aleskievich. There was a drivers second, third and fourth row that started spinning round. I think we had the drivers on the front row just trying to control the pace, and people behind. Look, what a mess that is. Drivers all across the circuit. That's the replay of what happened and how it happened. So, and nowhere for the likes of Harry Thompson, Evan Spenley to go. Hopefully they haven't got too much damage. So Wester Aleskievich, a complete disaster for him. He's due to start 4th place, and he's not even going to take the start of this race after that incident. Well, that's going to move Evan Spenley, if he's been able to get back into position, up to the second row. With Harry Thompson moving up to the third, so on and so forth as they head round the last corner. Do we get away cleanly this time? Megatunif and Masson, the front row. Up towards the start-finish line we go. And and we've had another spin. Well, that's the 77 that's got, the 77 it was that's gone round this time. Up ahead, I believe Alessandro Serenetti has taken the race, has taken second place, sorry. As they head up towards turn number 2 for the first time. It's Megatunif leading away from Serenetti in second place. Konstantin Reischke, I think it is, in third place. Not too sure who it is in fourth. I think it's Esteban Masson in fourth place as they head up towards the left-hand hairpin. Serenetti under a lot of pressure in second place there. Oh, and there is that's the 17. I believe that has gone round. Yes, that makes more sense because I was looking for a 77 that wasn't even in the race. It's Lancis who's spun round before the start. So, well, what a strange incident. What a strange start to the race. But up front, we have Megatunif breaking away from Serenetti, Reich, Masson and Daniel Traeger. Someone's come off at turn number 1 on the opening lap with a kart being recovered. And just going to try and see who that is. Oh, and we've got the number 48, Esteban Masson, the driver who started on the front row, off at turn number 2. Didn't quite see exactly how that happened. Just looking to see who the driver was. Well, that was number 17 who's off at turn 1, isn't it? Esteban, driver who we... Ioannis Lancis, wasn't it? But back to the leaders. Let's concentrate on them. Well, what happened there to Esteban Masson coming off at the 90 right? Sami Megatunif still leading the way, but I tell you what, Alessandro Serenetti quickest on track as they head up towards the start-finish line. Serenetti sets a new fastest lap, but it's immediately beaten by Harry Thompson. The top 10 then, it's Megatunif, Serenetti, Reich, Traeger, Thompson, Mallet, Spendley, Christiansen, Michelotto, and then Calmet is 10th place as they head through the middle section of the circuit. Very technical section, very flowing section it is. And Serenetti, I tell you what, absolutely flying. And is he going to take the lead? He is. Alessandro Serenetti takes the race lead away from Sami Megatunif. The reigning English champion, recently won that championship last month. Alessandro Serenetti now takes the race lead away from Sami Megatunif. Third place is Konstantin Reich, but Harry Thompson quickest on track, and Harry Thompson up to fourth place, having gone past Konstantin Reich. Daniel Traeger has gone up to third place, so drivers third and fourth are the ones to look out for, as they are quickest on track at the moment. Harry Thompson is the fastest on track on the LGM series in the UK, which is on the Junior X30 engine on the British Grand Prix in the Junior X30 class as well as doing well in other classes, of course. And here comes a move for third. Wait for it. There you go. Harry Thompson up the inside. Third place goes past Daniel Traeger, and Harry Thompson takes that away. Now he's got to try and catch Megatunif and Serenetti. And Megatunif's going to take the lead back from Serenetti. That's going to make Harry Thompson's job of getting into the race lead a little bit easier. Onto the start-finish line they come, down towards turn number 1. Evan Spendley is absolutely flying as well. Has gone purple in the second sector and has set a new personal best on par with the likes of Thompson. Oh, a little tap from Serenetti heading up towards the second corner there. Nothing to push Megatunif wide, but Megatunif knows that he's there. Let's just say that, as Serenetti now has to get past Megatunif really, because if he doesn't, the inevitable pass from Harry Thompson will come, and it may even come on this lap. Look at Thompson in third place there. Bright yellow helmet down the back straight. Are we going to see a move? Let's see. Harry Thompson in the toe, bit far back to make a move just there. Maybe he'll do it on the exit of that left-hander. There we go. Harry Thompson through to second place, and now all that's left for him is Sami Megatunif as they head down towards turn number 1. Megatunif taking oh, we've got a black flag going out for the number 4, which is Jan Kalmet. Jan Kalmet's now left the track, but Jan Kalmet was running inside the top 15. Behind, we saw a change Evan Millet after is on the recovery. Well, I say on recovery, Evan Millet started in 11th place, my apologies, and has just gone purple in the first sector, making his way through the order, is now into 4th place, having passed Daniel Traeger on this lap, and there comes an attempted move from Harry Thompson on Sami Megatunif to take the lead. It's not one of Harry Thompson's best moves, but he gets the move done in the end, and Harry Thompson into the race lead. Got his elbows out and is now through. Alessandro Serenetti tried to do similar things. Here it is. Look how late Harry Thompson decided he wanted to make that move. There's the contact with Megatunif, takes a bit of curb as well, and Megatunif will definitely be fighting back in this race. Alessandro Serenetti has lost 3rd place, tried to take 2nd place. He failed move on Megatunif has allowed Evan Millet to go through to 3rd. Evan Millet currently quickest on track. As they now just have, well, we have just 1 lap to go. So checkered flag is being prepared. So Megatunif only has a few corners left to try and take the race lead and the race victory away from Harry Thompson. And what about Alessandro Serenetti behind? Pulls out the slipstream, and Serenetti goes back through to 3rd place, just cover off. Oh, and behind, well, Daniel Traeger also goes past Millet out the last corner. Harry Thompson takes the race win. Sami Megatunif takes 2nd place. Alessandro Serenetti takes 3rd place. Serenetti, a good move down the back straight on the last lap to take 3rd away from Evan Millet. Daniel Traeger followed through to take 4th place. Evan Millet finishing in 5th, and it's Matteo Michelotto, Cesar Christiansen, Evan Spenley, Enzo Girard 9th, Konstantin Reich dropped down the order from 5th place to finish 10th. Vlad Lomko was 11th, and it was Becara, Nogales Lopez, Masson was 14th after that little incident halfway through the race. Belda Rumulf was 15th, and it was Kalmet. Julie was 17th. Jan Kalmet actually received the black flag, so I don't know if Jan will stay 16th or not. Enzo Julie 17th, didn't quite make the progress I was expecting to. Jaramillo 18th, and it was Ogard 19th, Delbart 20th, Fagione 21st, Meyer 22nd, Hartwig 23rd, Eckers 24th, Spinkovic 25th, Uzan 26th, Oliver Goth 27th, then it was Tunon Garcia 28th, Rodriguez 29th, Sulan was 30th, Nathan Liu was 31st, and unfortunately the drivers not to finish, Silvestre Alesquiavis and Ioannis Lancis. Confirmation of the results now on your screen. I've just read them out for you, but we'll let that stream through. Harry Thompson, not the best qualifying by his standards, but quickest in warm-up this morning in his group. A win in the first heat, his day going perfectly so far. Sami Megatunif will be fairly satisfied with 2nd place. We've already seen the Thompson versus Megatunif battle. I'm sure we'll see that when they meet again over the weekend. And Alessandro Serenetti rounds out the top 3.